Hi guys, so today I'm gonna go over my American Girl mini doll collection. So a lot of these I got from various places like Once Upon a Child. I got a couple at Half Price Books, garage sales, for the most part. And then I have my mini dolls that I had as a kid. And they are not in a box. So just to kind of start, this is not any particular order, and some of these I'm like not even sure who it'll be until I open it up. Yeah, here are my mini dolls. So this first one, I got it Once Upon a Child in the white box. This is the original Glass Eye Felicity. I have a bunch of Felicity mini dolls, so I'll set her aside so we can compare them at the end. But she just comes, and she comes with like a hard version of her meat book, and it's the original cover. So yeah, she's got glass eyes. I suppose I can take her out to show you as well. She comes with a hair ribbon, and she's very old. But yeah, cloth body. Oh, she has a little mini Meet Felicity pamphlet, like the one that came with the big dolls. That's fun. I never saw that before. It must have been tucked in pretty tight. So I will set her aside because there are more Felicity dolls to come. I do love Felicity. So I'll set her aside. I'll do all the white boxes first. Might as well. I only have a couple. The next one is Molly. So this is the original Molly with the glass eyes, I should say. Hard version of her original book. Yeah, and she's got little plastic glasses. And this is very much the one that they were kind of, I think, makes more sense for Courtney. I think she should have looked like this. I didn't buy the one for Courtney. I'll set that aside this side. And then my last one with the white box. These white boxes are like the original ones from the mid-90s. Is Samantha. And isn't she cute? I'll take her out too. Yeah, see, the other girls like don't have the pamphlet that Felicity had, so that's cool she had that. But yeah, just little mini Samantha. And they're like 100% cardboard. There's no plastic, which I think is kind of cool because basically everything today has plastic in it. But these are all cardboard. Set that aside. Okay. So the rest of these have windows. So I'm just like looking at them, and I'll try to do them in some sort of order that makes sense. So kind of continuing that like oldest to newest trend. The next are these maroon boxes. I've got 5 of them. I got these at Half Price Books. This one is another Molly. And this one has like the 2nd edition meat cover. And she no longer has the glass eyes. So this is a more classic Molly meat mini doll. And they have the cloth bodies. She's got her little shoes and her glasses. Super cute. These were not really played with. And hers doesn't have any sort of like book inserts, so it just sits on top. I don't know if that's going to be a good spot for these. Maybe I'll just set them behind me. There. The next one is another historical doll. And we've got Josefina. Josefina with her 2nd edition cover. And she's got her little brown shoes and the flowers in her hair. She's in like pristine condition. So that's Josefina. And the ones I got at Half Price Books, I think I paid $10 each. That sounds right. And then I've got another maroon box one. This one actually does have her bookcase holder. This is Addie. The first version of Addie. Second version of her mini doll. With that second edition cover. Pop that out. And there is Miss Addie. Her hair is like kind of messy, but not bad. She's so cute. I do love Addie. I love her little earrings too. So yes, I got her. And this one, kind of likewise, it doesn't have any plastic. Okay, so next up, I've got another edition of Felicity. Like I said, I have a bunch of Felicities. So, she's got her second edition book. Hers had the holder. And now, still in her rose dress, but we got the cloth body and no glass eyes. She's got her shoes. So I'll set her aside, and I'll compare all my Felicities at the end. My last maroon box one, this was very exciting for me. It's Miss Elizabeth. So, you know me, I'm a big Felicity collector. I've never had the Elizabeth doll until I found her. She's got her book. And then her doll. So pretty. She literally is perfect. I love it. Okay, so that's all my maroon box dolls. Next I'll keep this train going with my historical dolls. So next up, this is kind of that next edition box. We've got the stars on the side and the circle. And this is where we start seeing the plastic. It might cause some issues when I'm taking this out. But it is Caroline. So I actually don't have Caroline in the big doll form. So it's kind of cool to have her in the small doll form. So Miss Caroline, that's her book. And then here's the doll. Sorry to report that her hair is not really curly in the mini doll version. At least this one isn't. But she's pretty cute, and she's just got plain pink shoes and her pink dress. Pretty cute. Now let's see if I can get this to go back in the way it was. I'm not a huge fan of the way those book inserts are. But that's okay. My next doll is another one of that style. And it is Emily. Emily's the best friend of Molly. There's her book. And the doll. She is so cute. Yeah. She's cute. I love her little red socks. I don't really have too much else to say. I think she's really cute. It's kind of fun kind of getting the best friend dolls. Kind of continuing that train. This next doll is also a best friend doll. And it is Miss Ruthie. So, taking that plastic thing off. Got her book, Really Truly Ruthie. So cute. And then the doll. Her hair really isn't curly either. It's kind of got a flip in it. But I always thought it was interesting. Her dress is purple and her socks are blue. Very interesting. So that's Ruthie. And I don't have the big doll of Ruthie. So it's kind of fun for me having the mini dolls of dolls I don't have the big size doll of. Okay. I've got two more historical from this era. So here's another one. Oh, and I got these at Once Upon a Child. Just for context. This one is Marie Grace. I do not have Marie Grace either. But for her, the big doll. There's her book. So cute. And then here is the doll. She's got that pretty curls around her face. And then the braid in the back. And her pink meat dress with the white shoes. So cute. Yeah, so I have her. Let me put this back together. And then kind of in the similar vein, my next doll is Cecile. And I do have Cecile. I don't have Marie Grace though, the big doll version. And that's her book. And there she is. I will say this though, I've never been a fan of that little flower there. I think it doesn't really go with the rest of the outfit, but I do like the blue dress. I think it's really cute. Yes, I do love Cecile. I love my big version of Cecile. She has really pretty hair. Okay, so that was all of the historical dolls. The next two dolls I have are not historical dolls. The first one I have is Sage. She's Girl of the Year 2013. She's got a little paperback book, Meet Sage. And then here is the doll. And her hair tie is like broke, so I'm not gonna like style her too much, but that's her little meat hairstyle and her meat dress. Super cute. And she has the cloth body. Oh my gosh, I'm just noticing this. She even has like mini doll undies. That's fun. None of the rest of them have undies. They all have like bloomers or whatever because they're historical. So that's super fun. So that's Sage. And I had, just honorary mentions, I had a Felicity inbox from this era that I sold on eBay, and a Leah Clark from 2016 that I also sold on eBay. So I did trim down my collection a little bit. Oh, and I sold a Rebecca on eBay as well. So I have sold a handful on eBay. Because I'm, not a monster. I don't need all of these dolls. I can get them to people who want them. My next doll is Isabel. She's Girl of the Year 2014. She was the year after Sage, and she was the last year of the cloth mini dolls. So her book is also paperback, Meet Isabel. And then she's got this pretty blonde hair, and then her mini doll has the pink hair underneath. So no extension, it just comes like that. I think she's so cute. So that's Isabel. And she was the last year of the cloth bodies. So, my last inbox mini doll, I bought brand new from American Girl in 2017. I was a freshman in college, and I was away from home for the first time, and so I bought a bunch of stuff from American Girl because I had money and no supervision. It was great. And that is Felicity. So when she was re-released in 2017, I knew I had to get the new mini doll to kind of complete the evolution of Felicity. So this is like an abridged version. It's paperback. It's much lower quality than the other ones, in my opinion, in terms of like physical quality. And this is kind of the reason I got rid of my Leah doll too, is because they have the hard bodies that they're like squeezable, but I'll kind of show you. I'm totally sorry, Felicity. They're not cloth. It's like a hard plastic. And so I'm just not as big a fan of that for me personally. But there she is. She's so cute. And I just personally have to have all the editions of Felicity for the mini doll. So I do. So I'll set her aside with my other Felicities and we'll compare at the end the different Felicities. So now I know what you're thinking. I've got a pile of dolls here. I'll show you those as well. So in no particular order, my first one is Addie. She's a Be Forever Addie. She's got a hard body. I got her at the American Girl benefit sale. She had a box, I think. No, she didn't have a box. She came with the reason she doesn't have a box is because she came with the 3-book set and like a bookmark. And so she was like a box set doll. So she came with a little stand that's in a bag or a box somewhere. I don't know where it went. She lives in the dollhouse, so she's not like set up anywhere. She's just sitting on the bed. But she's so cute. And so I have 2 Addies. I have one and 2. They're in 2 different dresses. So that's my first out-of-box doll. She's a Be Forever era, so she's got the hard body. And then the rest of them have soft bodies. They're older. So I have Miss Kaya. I don't have the books for any of these dolls either. Miss Kaya, I got her at Once Upon a Child for $4. And I love Kaya, so I couldn't pass her up. I couldn't leave her behind. But she's so cute. These are real shells in her hair. So I have Kaya now. I've got Rebecca. And I bought her at a garage sale from one of my friends. Her hair is like kind of frizzy. But I got her when I was a kid with my own money. I think for like $5. And that was a big deal for me to get her as a mini doll because I liked her a lot. And so she's like one of my childhood mini dolls. That's why she's kind of in a little more fuzzy shape. She doesn't have a box. She doesn't have a book. And that's why I sold my new in-box one because I was not going to part with the one from my childhood. So I'll leave her there. These are all my childhood ones now. Another one from that same garage sale is Miss Marie Grace in her Christmas outfit. My best friend, she got this the year they did I think it was the 25th anniversary. And they had like special Christmas edition dolls. And so she got Marie Grace, but then I guess didn't actually want to keep her. So I bought her at that same garage sale. So I have 2 Marie Graces, but that one I've had forever. Also at the same garage sale, I got Miss Julie. Dula, I love Julie. I had her long before I had the actual big doll. Same with Rebecca. And then also at the same garage sale, Miss Kirsten. Look at those bangs. That's ridiculous. They're like 80s bangs. And then she's wearing Felicity's shoes. I have no explanation for that. That's how she was when I got her. But the rest of her outfit is hers. And then my childhood Felicity mini doll. She's in interesting shape. Like I said, I had another one that I was just like this one, but it was in one of those starry boxes that I sold on eBay. Because how many Felicities does one girl need, really? This is my childhood one that I got for Christmas or my birthday the year after I got Felicity. I'm in the early 2000s. She's in her purple dress. She only has one shoe and she has no socks because I played with her hard. And she lived in my small little person dollhouse from Melissa and Doug. And yeah, she was played with hard. So that is all my mini dolls. I was not keeping count, so let's tally up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I guess I have 23 mini dolls. Let me know if that's actually the right number. I think I've counted them all. But like I said I was going to do, I've got all my Felicities, so I'm going to unbox all of them and kind of show you the difference, and then that'll be that. So if you want to be done watching, that's all that's left is just going to be Felicity stuff. And then I'll set Elizabeth aside too, because we already looked at her. So I'm going to scoot closer to the camera. And I've got the eldest Felicity. I'm just pulling her out of her box. I don't think I need to compare the books. I could. Well, I could. I've got 4 different editions of the books. Because I do have Felicity's book is in the dollhouse. I'm going to go grab it. I'm going to grab it. My leg is asleep. Hang on. My leg is asleep. Whew. There. Now I really do have all the editions. So, I'm causing a ruckus. Okay. I'm just unboxing them so that we're leveling the playing field for our one who lives out of box. Wow, these really are 4 different editions. It's kind of crazy how many times they have changed Felicity. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. By crazy, I mean ridiculous. So, okay. I'm going to scoop up all my childhood ones and set them behind me. They look so big in this, like, forced perspective right now. But they're really little. They're the size of my hand. Okay. So, we've got Glass Eye Felicity. I don't know how to make this focus. She's very small. Glass Eye Felicity. And then the next edition. So these are like one after another. Even the rose print is different. Look at that. The rose print is different. The hair is different. This one has more hair. And this one has curls. This one doesn't have curls. The textures feel different. Like the fabric is different. The shoes are different. The socks are different. Literally everything is different. It's crazy. This one's a little taller, as you can see. It's interesting how many changes they can make in just one, like, generation of dolls. Because this was the mid-90s, and this was probably the early 2000s. And then the next doll, let's see if I can kind of, there, perfect. Is this one. This is from the mid-2000s. So closer to this one, but after the movie came out because she's wearing the purple dress. So big difference over time. If you look, their faces are fairly similar. This girl is hard because she has one shoe and she's missing her socks. The shoes are different too. I don't have her socks, but these look similar to the ones I remember. But that could be misremembering. And then, like, lastly, but not least, well, kind of least, we've got Be Forever Felicity. Look at that evolution. Look how tall she got by the end, guys. That's ridiculous. Be Forever Felicity. Compare these two faces. This one's got a skinnier face. I don't know why they did that. This one did have curls, just in my defense. I was a small child. So they both had curls. This one has the hard body. She's just, like, thinner. It's very odd. Like, I don't know. I like my dolls chunky. Oop, old Felicity lost her shoes. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is how I lost all the shoes and socks. They just didn't stay on. That one is, like, trying to be forced off. Okay, well, there's not much I can do about that. And I just want to compare this one and that one. That is a huge difference. I would never guess that those were the same doll. Like, supposed to be the same doll. Yeah, so that's the dolls. That's all the differences between the dolls. It's crazy that at one point I did have 5 Felicities in my possession. But I don't know what that says about me. Yeah, I have 4 different editions of the mini doll book. Look at that. Your girl likes Felicity, clearly. This really is an evolution of all the different covers they've had. I think this is all the different covers they've had. But I have this, like, the Pleasant Company cover. And then this was the first Mattel cover. And they re-released them. They did that style, like the walking style with the faded background, for, I think, just about everyone. And then they totally switched to the illustrations. This was when they re-released her. And they did that illustration to match her new meat outfit. And then this one, they did the new illustrations again for Be Forever. And because she had another new meat outfit. She's the only doll. She's been retired 3 times. And she's had 3 different meat outfits. So, I don't know. They do not like Felicity for whatever reason. But, you know what? If there's no Felicity fans, then I'm dead. Like, if there's one Felicity fan, it's me. And so, that's all the covers. I think that's fun. I'm kind of a nerd about that, though. Okay, well, if you've stayed for this very long discourse... Oh, there's the difference of all the spines, too. Okay, one more shot. And that white one says Pleasant Company at the bottom. Or maybe the top. I can't read it from here. Yeah, the rest say American Girl. Yeah, so, not to be a nerd. Here's all my Felicities. My mini Felicities. And all my other mini dolls. That's fun. And another thing I like is that, oh, this one's got really small pages. Like, you open it up, and the binding is, like, massive. Oh! That's not just decorative. That's, like, that's fun. It's, like, shiny underneath. Clearly, I have not delved too deep into it. It's, like, the Pleasant Company edition. Copyright 1995. Yeah. Excerpts from... Yeah, and there's no peek into a past or anything on this one. So it's just the highlights of the book. This one, is this the same? Oh, yep, it's this. Oh, these have dust jackets. That's really fun. This one probably wants a... I don't know if this one ever had a dust jacket. I don't remember. If it did, I lost it. Because this is my childhood one. Which, impressive, I still have. Because it's been, like, 20 years. Compared to that. This one's not glossy. This one's, like, glossy. And then this one is a paperback. And I will forever hate the Be Forever era. It's, like, so cheap compared to the rest of them. These are all hardcover. Oh, that's the dust jacket. These are all hardcover. This one's, like, paperback. Okay, well, if you stayed this long, thank you. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you have mini dolls or are influenced to go buy mini dolls. I think it's fun because they don't take up as much space and they're cheaper. And so if you're, like, wanting to expand your collection, mini dolls are a really good way to do it. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.